What if two powerful enemies were fighting a war, but never officially declared it? No formal invasion, no public war announcement. Yet attacks happen almost every week. Missiles fly, drones strike, people die. This is not a theory. This is the reality of the Iran-Israel shadow war. For decades, Iran and Israel have been locked in a conflict that rarely makes headlines as a war. Instead, it unfolds quietly through proxy groups, secret operations, cyber attacks, and limited strikes. It is a war designed to stay below the level of full-scale conflict, but violent enough to reshape the Middle East. This hidden war did not begin overnight. Its roots go back to 1979, when Iran's Islamic Revolution completely changed the country's foreign policy. Before that, Iran and Israel had limited cooperation. After the revolution, Israel was labeled an enemy of the new Iranian state. Iran's leaders promoted the idea of resisting Israeli influence in the region. Over time, this led to the creation of what Iran calls the axis of resistance. Instead of fighting Israel directly, Iran supported armed groups across the Middle East. Israel responded differently. Rather than building proxies of its own, Israel focused on intelligence, precision strikes, and preventing Iran from gaining advanced weapons or nuclear capability. Since 2010, researchers estimate that more than 1,000 proxy-related attacks have taken place across the region. None of these officially started a war, but together they formed a continuous conflict. The most important battleground is Lebanon. There, Iran's strongest proxy, Hezbollah, operates near Israel's northern border. Hezbollah is believed to possess tens of thousands of rockets. This creates constant tension. In 2006, Israel and Hezbollah fought a major war. Since then, both sides avoided full conflict, but border clashes never stopped. Between 2024 and 2026, these skirmishes increased. Entire Israeli towns near the border were evacuated as a precaution. Another key front is Gaza and the West Bank. Groups like Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad have received political and financial support from Iran. The October 7, 2023 attack marked a major escalation and triggered a prolonged Gaza war. While Iran denied direct involvement, the broader conflict benefited Iran's strategy of pressuring Israel on multiple fronts. Syria and Iraq form another battlefield. Iran-backed militias operate there, some targeting Israeli or U.S. interests. Israel frequently conducts airstrikes in Syria, aiming to stop weapons transfers and weaken Iran's military presence. These strikes often kill senior commanders, but rarely lead to open retaliation. Then there is Yemen. The Houthi movement, aligned with Iran, expanded the conflict into global trade routes. From 2023 onward, drone and missile attacks targeted shipping in the Red Sea. By 2026, some attacks reached Israeli-linked targets, pulling global powers into the crisis. Through all these fronts, one pattern is clear. Iran rarely leaves clear fingerprints. Israel responds with precise strikes, avoiding civilian centers when possible. Both sides signal strength without crossing the line into total war. Why does this conflict never end? The first reason is deniability. Proxy groups act independently on paper. This allows Iran and Israel to deny responsibility and avoid direct retaliation. The second reason is asymmetric warfare. Iran's allies use relatively low-cost weapons like rockets and drones. Israel uses advanced defense systems and intelligence. This balance prevents either side from overwhelming the other. The third reason is deterrence. Both sides understand that a direct war would be devastating. The presence of nuclear uncertainty makes leaders cautious. Proxies become a pressure release valve. The fourth reason is regional instability. Weak states, ongoing civil wars, and ungoverned spaces make proxy warfare easier. Conflict zones become testing grounds for weapons and tactics. Think of it like a chess game. The kings never touch. The pawns are sacrificed. The game continues. There have been moments when the shadow war almost became a real one. The assassination of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani in 2020 was one such moment. The October 2023 attacks were another. In April 2024, Iran launched a direct missile and drone barrage, signaling a dangerous shift. By 2026, the risks are even higher. Missiles from Yemen reach farther. Israeli strikes go deeper. The United States is increasingly involved. One miscalculation could change everything. This is not a frozen conflict. It is active, it evolves. And it affects global security, trade, and diplomacy. No official war has been declared, but the war never stopped. If you want more deep explanations of hidden conflicts shaping our world, subscribe to the channel. Tell us in the comments, can proxy wars stay controlled forever?